And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
From your Toronto Blue Jays.
Just about to get underway, towing the slab in today's game, Max Scherzer.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
Okay,
Leading
all
off
set
for
to
the
go.
Orioles,
Leading
left
off,
fielder,
Colton Cowser. Outside low, and this one is off and running. Slider misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one fouled off, 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And ball one. One out, base is empty. Two balls, no strikes, the count. So here's Scherzer. And another ball.
3-0.
There's a strike. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count's full.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Lucas makes the catch. Out number 2. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Jordan Westberg in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next pitch is outside. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Left field, Schneider. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 1 left for the Orioles. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill here today, Dean Kramer. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bo Bichette leading things off and takes a strike. And a pitch. And that misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that's downstairs. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's towards center. Westberg. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays.
Anthony Santander.
Two down, bases empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one clips the corner. Two outs, bases empty. That one to first. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now Cedric Mullins. Max Scherzer goes to work. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
All over that one right there.
Right
really
fielder,
good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that one misses up and in. Ball one. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting seventh, catcher Gary Sanchez.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And that's outside. And that's ball one. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That misses off the outside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And ball four, two aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder
Batting
the entire at bat.
Shortstop Jackson
First and
Holliday.
second, one out. Here's a speed threat, Jackson Holliday. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting ninth, third baseman Ramon Urias.
Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw's offline, he's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles, led off the game with a strikeout. That's too low. And that is ball one. First and second, two down. Here at the top of the second. And that's through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, two outs. That's off the mark. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back.
Leading
And now the
off
DH,
for Toronto,
Andres Jimenez.
Designated hitter, Andres Jimenez.
Kramer back to work. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Fouled off to the right. Just
Nope,
off
that's a
the
ball.
outside part of the plate. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch misses way outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive down the line, and it's foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with two strikes out of the zone.
Squirts away a little bit. Jimenez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at-bat without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
Next to hit, Will Wagner. He's trying for third. Pitch is low. Throw, tag, out. Great throw by Gary Sanchez.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
And that one fouled off. And there's the strike. And that's a little bit high.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
That one misses. Full count now.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This one popped up. Cowser coming on. And that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. Rutschman measures 6 feet 2 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. One up, one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
O'Hearn, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Lucas racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Right side, Santander makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. As we go
Leading
to the
off
last
for
of the
the
3rd.
Jays,
Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. Looking for his
Schneider.
first big league hit right here. Misses inside. 1-0. And another ball. Next pitch is outside. And there's a foul ball. blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
Batting
more
eighth,
fastballs
third
in that
baseman,
location. Hitters,
Ernie
especially
Clement.
with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So digging in, Ernie Clement. Outside corner, there's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That misses.
ball,
Now
2
1
strikes.
and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That one down the line,
ball's foul.
and foul ball.
Ball 2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
But when you see that many
Batting
pitches in an
ninth,
at-bat,
center
your
fielder,
chances of succeeding go up, and
Nathan
right there
Lucas.
we see the result.
So up next, Nathan Lucas. Just missed. Runner takes off in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Fought off foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. First offering, and it just misses. And that is out of play. Two outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Late that time, and it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Two outs. Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Rogers
Leading off
Center,
for
on to
the
the
Orioles,
fourth, and
center
into the box
fielder,
for Baltimore,
Mullins.
Cedric Mullins. Max Scherzer back to work. That one inside, ball one. That one fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Santander. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. That one missed. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is downstairs, and it's 3-0. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Gary Sanchez.
2 outs, base is empty. Gary Sanchez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And a foul ball. Scherzer deals. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Jackson Holliday. Just off the inside edge. Swings through that one for strike one. Sanchez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Man, Max notches the K. And the Orioles leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Back now in Toronto. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
In the air to left center. Mullins makes the play. One down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Anthony Santander. Next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball is outside. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. Blue Jays down a run. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Jays down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's down and in. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 on, 1 out. Kirk will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And the runners will move up
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two on, 1 out.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
One down, runners at second and third. Check swing went around. That's strike 2.
3-2.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And that one hit to first, and that goes foul. Santander at third, Jimenez at second, Kirk at first, one gone. Ripped to right. Hits the top of the wall. One runs in, relay throw home, safe. In comes the run from second, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So digging in, Davis Schneider went down on strikes his first time through. Outside low, ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dean Kramer done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
19. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Stepping in, Ernie Clement. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Nathan Lucas now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1. That's inside.
One strike.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. At 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next pitch is outside. And that one in the air center field. Holiday on his way over. He's got it. And the inning is over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And
Orioles,
now it's going to be Ramon Urias. Scherzer back to work. And the slider just misses.
You know, these Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And there's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Colton
Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it remains 2-2. Urias on at first, nobody out. Fights it off, he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's a little bit low.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So now here's the DH. Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And
1-1.
ball one. Man at first, one away. Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Blue Jays leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
To third, might be 2. Sends it across to first. Rutschman retired.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one out to right. Santander in pursuit. Brings it in, and that is that. One left for the Orioles, and they still trail it here, 3-1. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
Now it's the
Jays,
shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball one.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Here's a 2-0. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Three and two now. He goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Just missed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop.
Hey! 1-1.
And that one fouled off. That's to third. Zips it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs.
Fielder, Anthony Santander.
Two down, bases empty. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. To the right side, O'Hearn. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 1. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off,
for Baltimore,
Jordan Westburg.
second baseman Jordan Westburg.
First pitch just misses. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chad Green preparing to come on if needed. Lovelady, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 1-0. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that one a little below the knees. 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Scherzer keeping him close. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball that's outside.
They thought the January transfer market got injured. Hold on back here.
On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Micah Hamana, the goal scorer there, scored 2 goals recently for Japan in the She Believes Cup.
And it's fouled away.
Beaver Jones keeps that alive.
Scherzer gets the punch out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Bryson Bronze.
Back here at Rogers Center, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez.
Bronze on the bench today. Right, starting as Chelsea. Attack once again. The ball across goes all the way through, and
on the ground to third,
Jones.
Holiday, and it gets by him. He beats the throw, and they don't get the out.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
nice build-up play this from Chelsea.
Man at first, nobody out. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Shadows at the moment.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Feeds to second, out there. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Chelsea's crisp passing. Breaks through that
Next to
West
hit,
Ham
Will
defense.
Wagner.
And poked in by Aggie Beaver Jones.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Schneider getting ready to hit. And foul ball. That's outside. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. This to third. On to O'Hearn. That ends the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Green.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Gary
Leading off
Sanchez.
for Baltimore, catcher Gary Sanchez.
There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. Steps on first for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many
Now
highlight
batting,
reel plays you make if you
shortstop,
can't execute the
Jackson
small
Holliday.
stuff, just like we saw.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. He leaves the yard to right. It's 3-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. The That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 1 out, nobody on. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. First pitch misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. And another ball. Green, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Bichette whips it to first. 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chad Green departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Brendan Little takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So 2 down now, and here is Colton Cowser. On the inside corner for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2 is down.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kirk to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in Toronto, set for the last half of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 1-1 is fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. A swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nathan
Now
Lucas
batting,
next up for the Blue
center fielder,
Jays.
Nathan Lucas.
And the first
Nope,
pitch
that's a ball.
misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And delivers outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Draws the walk
Nope.
there.
Ball
It
four.
wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Man, that's a tough one to take on
Now
the full
batting,
count, but I guess he saw it
shortstop,
really
Bo
well. It's a
Bichette.
really nice plate appearance.
So back to the top of the order. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Lucas over at first with 1 away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to
No ball,
get this
2
hitter
strikes.
into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next offering misses down and away. Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Now this is in the air down the line. Kerstad. And that will end the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Richard Lovelady. This is his 3rd time out this year.
For the Blue Jays.
And now, Adley
Number
Rutschman.
68. Richard Lovelady.
Line drive. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard, you understand the situation, you want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And strike 2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a slider, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Pulls that one foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch is outside, and the count even 1-1. To third, and it goes just foul.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Count full.
Cedric Mullins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one missed. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. Sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
78.
bottom of the 8th. Yennier Cano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Right
1 for 3.
Anthony Santander.
Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that misses off the outside edge. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man at first. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Baker, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And there's a foul ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
0-2 now. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That's down and in. Santander at first, 1 gone. And now the count is even. And there's a ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to third, Urias. To Westberg, onto O'Hearn. 2. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Through 8 full, it's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes. 2.
just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Schneider has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary
And here comes the
Sanchez.
power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. First
That's a
pitch,
ball.
and he just misses.
Two balls, no strikes.
Just
ball
missed. Jackson Holiday in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. There's the strike, 3-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And foul as it bangs off the fence. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Shortstop,
Yeah, we've seen
Jackson
some pretty
Holiday.
excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Orioles down to their final out. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hoffman,
0-1 for
32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. The Orioles down to their final strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him.
Now
And
batting, third
I know it's got the
baseman,
dugout
Ramon
fired up
Urias.
down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So up next, Ramon Urias. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0. And the slider just misses.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
He walked him, and that will keep things going.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and
Up
gives this
next for
offense
the
a good
Orioles,
chance to
left
cut into their
fielder,
deficit.
Colton Cowser.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And the
Count
first
1-0.
offering is not close.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
So the tying run at second, right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.